Jimmy Hart and Erwin R. Shyster had been in the corner, I guarantee you that.
Well, that would have been 3 against 1.
Well, it's 5 against 1 right now. Earthquake's as big as 5 people.
What if Typhoon had come down to the ring?
Well, then it'd have been 10 against 3, then you'd have to call it the SWAT team.
The SWAT team?
The National Guard. Yeah.
Well, speaking of law enforcement, or perhaps the lack of law enforcement, with us yes, Mr. Nailz, thank you very much for joining us. You're on the air.
I've only got one thing to say, and that's to the big boss man. Boss man, I'll give you credit. You were one of the toughest screws in the joint. Probably the toughest one I've ever met. But let me tell you something, boss man. There are no more steel bars between us anymore. There are no more handcuffs on me, and I no longer wear leg irons. Boss man, you can no longer turn the fire extinguisher hose on me in the middle of the night. You can no longer rake the bars and harass me. Boss man, there's a new sheriff in town, and you're looking at a boy. It's your turn to serve hard time.
Mr. Nailz, I wonder if you'd care to comment. There has been a great deal of speculation as to exactly, what reason? Why did you have to serve the time that you did serve? Would you care to respond to that?
I don't want to respond. All I gotta say is I paid my debt to society. I'm a free man, and now I'm out to get the boss man.
Well, with that in mind, in Georgia now, we are joined, I believe, Big Boss Man. Are you there?
I'm here.
Have you heard any of the commentary by Nailz?
I can hear every word that piece of trash is saying. Talking about how he's a free man. How he no longer wears handcuffs or leg irons or is no longer behind bars. Well, if it was up to the big boss man, you'd still be behind them bars, because I know that society needs to be protected from trash like you. I've read the police report. I've looked through your files. I've seen the psychological review. I know that you're a crazy man, that you should be locked up for the rest of your life. That's just showing that sometimes the system don't work, that they have to let trash out like you. Just a technical error. But the plain and simple fact is that law, order, and justice has been around since the beginning of time, and it's going to be around since the end of the time.
Boss man, this is Bobby Heenan in a primetime studio. I'd like to ask you a question. Is it true that on Thursdays your mom used to come to visit Nailz?
Would you stop that? You keep talking about my mama, boy, and I'm going to have to shut your mouth again.
Well, the question of shutting someone's mouth unquestionably is at hand, boss man. And what is likely to happen when you get into the ring with Nailz?
Hey, I can still remember laying there hurt as this piece of trash Nailz bag jumped me, tried to ruin my career, tried to end law and order.
I know you're upset. There's no question about that.
Wrestling Federation tried to cripple me. There's big dues to pay. I stand on my own reputation. I wear the uniform. I carry the nightstick, the handcuffs, all instruments of justice. And the plain, simple fact is, law, order, and justice, you cannot beat it.
Let me tell you something, boss man. You can't hide behind law, order, and justice anymore. Let me also tell you something, punk. You use the nightstick, this very nightstick, many times on me, and also handcuffs. Now you can't use them anymore. Now I'm gonna finish the job once and for all.
Come on. I'm standing tall, 6'7", 330 pounds, I'm the meanest lawman that's ever walked the face of this earth, and I don't run from any man, especially you. It's you, boy, that better be watching your back, better be watching for the big boss man, because I ain't playing those silly games with you, you piece